So, Lakers folks, hold on tight, because the earthquake news I bring you today is going to leave you on the brink of collapse. If you're ready for a tsunami of rumors and negotiations that could change the game forever, then buckle up and pay close attention, because what I have to tell you will make every second of this video worth it. And you don't want to miss any of this excitement in the world of basketball, you know, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave your like.
Lakers news: Shaquille O'Neal drops diss track amid feud with Shannon Sharp. In a time when the rap feud between hip-hop stars Kendrick Lamar and Drake is dominating headlines, there's been a bit of a skirmish in the world of sports media as well. Los Angeles Lakers legend and Turner Sports analyst Shaquille O'Neal engaged in a social media exchange with NFL Hall of Famer and sports analyst Shannon Sharp this week. It all started after Shaq criticized Nikola Jokic for winning his third MVP in 4 seasons, believing the award should have gone to Oklahoma City Thunder guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who finished second. Discussing this on his Nightcap podcast, Sharp expressed his belief that the Lakers legend might be a little jealous of Jokic and the individual accolades he's received so far. This obviously didn't sit well with Shaq, who responded with a flurry of Instagram posts, reminiscent of Kendrick. First, the Lakers legend labeled Sharp as beneath him and unqualified to discuss his accolades before posting praise for Jokic on TNT after he was named MVP, and finally ending with a quick diss track aimed at Sharp. Following everything Shaq had to say, Sharp would respond once again on Nightcap, noting that he never claimed to be on par with O'Neal in terms of what they achieved in their respective sports, but adding that he squeezed everything he could out of himself, while Shaq admits he didn't take everything as seriously as he should have. Ideally, this would be the end of the back and forth between the two, as O'Neal and Sharp are excellent and extremely entertaining in what they do. Both are Hall of Famers and represent themselves very well. In the end, everyone is entitled to their opinions on things, and they won't always agree, but Shaq and Sharp should now be able to move forward and continue their excellent media careers without any issues. Lakers' D'Angelo Russell hopes to capitalize this summer. One thing Shaquille O'Neal and Shannon Sharp have in common is openly rooting for the current Lakers to win more championships. With this season over, attention turns to next year and what potential changes may be made. A big question is whether D'Angelo Russell will return, as he has a player option for next season. The latest buzz is that the Lakers' point guard is likely to decline that option and become an unrestricted free agent this summer, hoping to secure a long-term deal, in line with his statement that he plans to leverage his advantage. LeBron James elucidates Timberwolves' advantage in current NBA. Despite the Los Angeles Lakers being eliminated from the 2024 NBA playoffs, there are still plenty of reasons to tune into the postseason, as the remaining teams have played some thrilling games so far. The most compelling series is undoubtedly between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets, with the former currently holding a 2-0 advantage over the latter. Minnesota has been able to do what few other teams can do, disrupting Denver's efficient offense. With Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, and Jaden McDaniels, the Timberwolves have legitimate answers to slow down Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. On the Mind the Game podcast with JJ Redick, James highlighted Minnesota's collective length as he explained why they are finding so much success against Denver and the rest of the league. Obviously, Minnesota's advantage, which they possess in our league overall, whether it's against Denver or anyone else, is the length they have on the wings. You don't look at Mike Conley as a tall guy, but he has length. He has a lot of length out there. Obviously, Ant Edwards has a lot of length. Jaden McDaniels, length. KAT, length. Rudy, length. They bring Nickel Alexander-Walker off the bench, length. Naz Reid, length. Kyle Anderson, they keep attacking you with length, 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 and then with guys who can play too. So that's been their biggest advantage because they've bought into Coach Finch's defensive schemes or whoever their defensive coordinator is. I don't want to speculate whoever that might be, and these guys have bought into the defensive end. And it's not just because they bought into the defensive end, they have guys who want to defend and make their mark on the defensive end. James almost sounds envious of the Timberwolves roster, given how easy they've made it look to defend the reigning champions. James reflected on his own series against the Nuggets and noted how the Lakers were a few possessions away from victory in each game but simply couldn't overcome the hurdle. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves have done an excellent job capitalizing on every opportunity they have and seem poised to close out the series at home. Gabe Vincent believes Lakers are close to competing with Nuggets. While Gabe Vincent may have missed most of the 2023-24 season due to a knee injury, he disrupted the playoff rotation with his perimeter defense. Despite losing in 5 games, Vincent believes LA is close to competing with Denver. Taurean Prince pleased with staying healthy in the 2023-24 season. After being defeated last season in the Western Conference Finals, the Los Angeles Lakers sought to add more veteran presence around LeBron James and Anthony Davis last summer. One underrated signing that general manager Rob Pelinka managed to secure was signing Taurean Prince to a one-year contract worth $4.5 million. With Jared Vanderbilt absent at the start of the season, Prince took on the starting role and played his part well, although arguably misused by former coach Darvin Ham. Despite all this, he had a solid year when used appropriately, shooting nearly 40% from the three-point range. Reflecting on the season, Prince takes pride in being available for the team, playing in 78 games, the most since his second season, while adapting to any role presented to him and helping the team in any way he can. "I'm a Swiss Army knife, so I feel like I can adapt to any situation," said Prince. "I just tried to be available. That's been my main concern for the last 3 to 4 seasons, just being available and having the ability to have my name called. This year I played, I think, 78 games, the most I've played since the third year. So, I think all injury-prone issues and things like that have been discarded, so it's time to get stronger, get better, and continue to share the ball." With free agency not until late June, Pelinka has plenty of time to evaluate the roster and make the necessary changes to be better next year. It will be intriguing to see Prince's market, but it's reasonable to explore the possibility of bringing him back. When kept in his natural forward position, Prince is a solid defender who can shoot threes above the league average. The issue in the James and Davis era is surrounding them with shooters, and the veteran forward was able to provide that this season in Los Angeles. Christian Wood picks player option to return to Lakers. One player who will be under contract with the Lakers in 2024-25 is center Christian Wood, as it has been reported that he has picked up his $3 million player option. Wood could potentially be traded this summer, but if not, he will be back with the Lakers for a second season, looking to stay healthy and contribute more than in the first. Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel yet? It's the best way to watch player interviews, exclusive event coverage, participate in live shows, and much more.